All right. Welcome back to A Kingdom of Change. In the last session, our party, including Ankh Thegus, Kretzel Plate Flare, and the NPC that had to go with them because there's only 2 players, Phyllis Hevernal, all met in the new branch of the Adventurers Guild in the city of Centralia. After joining up with the Adventurers Guild, they met Shelkus Zarlan, a large silver dragonborn man who is also the head of the Tyrain branch of the Adventurers Guild. He sent them on their first job, which had them bolstering the guards at the meeting of leaders in the castle of Centralia. After hearing the leaders exchange a few words and finishing their job at the castle, our party went back to the guild and got a new job to deal with some goblins out near the Holy Hills. We now find ourselves in the midst of combat. I had the wrong thing open on that. Against said goblins, and I mean every single one of them. So let me just switch the scene over to that. I forgot to open this beforehand. Wait, actually, no, wait, why are there 2 of those? Hold up, technical difficulties. There. And we left off on Kretzel's turn at the top of turn order. And my screen is loading the map. All right. Here we are. Why does that warg not have a... Oh, it does. It's just actually damaged. Never mind. Kretzel, what would you like to do?
Actually, shit. Is there a way? Nah, I'll take care of the warg next to me. So I'm just gonna strike him with my maul.
All right. 21 definitely hits, but I should probably open up the character sheets and stuff. Did it not roll for damage?
No, it didn't.
All right. Go ahead and roll for damage while I get these character sheets open. 12 bludgeoning damage. All right. Fuck. I have to find.
Wait a minute. I'm looking at that.
Is that not right? You've got
Is it
time.
supposed to add the rage modifier?
It is if you have it set up to do that.
Oh, I might not know how to set up that then.
Did you drag the rage onto the character sheet from the compendium?
Yeah, and it has the global damage modifier on my sheet. This range damage, 2 damage, type rage.
Okay, so it's 14 damage.
I'm just gonna check. Okay, that's what I have to do. Okay. I have to put a check mark on it in order for it to...
Well, I'm assuming you want
14
that 14, not the 12.
Yeah.
Oh,
just gonna...
did that wrong.
Bludgeon in the goddamn warg.
Don't mind the fact that he just gained health for a second. I hit the wrong button. What? Oh, yeah, how do you want to do this?
I'm just gonna take the maul in my one hand, rise it to the sky, and smash it on its head straight into the ground.
All right, you do this, and the warg's head is crushed by the weight of your maul. Is there anything else you can do?
Can I try to shove the bugbear? Push him further back?
I think, is shove a action or a bonus action?
I thought shove was a bonus action.
If it's a bonus action, then yes. I'm trying to find. Damn. Well,
Yep, right here from 5E, shove its limits and uses. If and after you've completed an attack action, you may use a bonus action to shove an enemy, either 5 feet or prone.
okay, then. Yeah, I believe that is. Does it say that that is a check on his part or anything, or a save?
Um, I think it's a strength roll on my part versus a strength save on his,
All right.
which is probably going to be a pretty easy save for him.
Hobgoblin. All right. Since his save is not different from his normal check, I will do this public. A natural 20. He does not move an inch. um, anyways, that your turn?
Yep.
Okay, because next is his turn. um, he's going to take his long sword in both hands and make a two-handed attack on you. Wait. All right. I will roll this publicly. It's a normal roll. It's a 15.
He
Does that
misses.
hit? All right.
He misses.
Lucky you. And there is more than just that one, so I'm gonna have this one move. Okay. This guy is going to come around here, and as he rounds the corner. Ah, finally! Greaseball gets to cross something! And that is his turn. Moving to the goblins. Goblins. Let's start with the ones closer to you guys. One of them is going to fire off a short bow shot at Ankh. And a 14 doesn't hit Ankh, I'm assuming.
Correct. That glances off my, or I'll let you decide how.
No, you could
But
go ahead
that
and
does
say
not.
that. Glances off
Yeah,
your
that
What
does
is
not.
shield or whatever. This guy is going to run around to about there. This guy is going to move in to here, make a scimitar attack on Phyllis. I think. Actually, no, he's going to attack Kretzel with a natural 20. So that is, the first roll was a 3, and we do max damage for the second roll. So, it's 8. Freaking 8 plus 3 is freaking
11.
Yeah, okay. Take 11 damage, halved because you're raging. I believe.
Got
Right?
it. Yep.
And then we'll go to this. All right. That guy, that guy, that guy. And this guy. Another attack on Kretzel. An 11. Misses, I'm
Misses.
assuming.
Yep.
This guy. Short bow shot on Phyllis, who... Oh, okay, that misses. Don't even need to pull up his character sheet at this point. That's a natural 1. Okay. This guy... Short bow shot on Kretzel. Misses. That is 2 natural 1s in a row. Let's see what this
Man,
guy
these goblins
does.
suck.
He gets not quite to a good enough angle to hit any of you guys. Ankh has half cover in this situation, so he's not going to take that chance. He's going to hold his action. Ding, ding. And I believe that's everyone. Ankh, it is your turn.
So currently, how big would you say Kretzel is?
Kretzel is
Like
you're
8.5
huge, right?
feet tall. Yeah, 8.5 feet tall right now.
Maybe even bigger than that. Possibly like 9 feet or so. If you're huge.
I'm not sure if he's a huge creature. If he's a huge creature, not a large creature. As a medium creature, I think I could safely run underneath him between his legs without hampering
Wait,
him.
are you large or huge?
I-
You're large. Large. Sorry, wrong one.
Okay, well,
Hang
I
on.
was just trying to figure out enough space around the warg and everybody to get around, to get
2 by
everybody
2.
within range.
2 by 2 is large. 3 by 3 is huge. All right. So, sorry, you were trying to do what?
After this hobgoblin has got his nice critical hit, I would like to put him in an ankle lock, and I think he's still intimidated against me. And I'm not
Against
sure how
you,
that works
yes, he is frightened.
specifically.
Here, the
How-
frightened condition.
How would that affect the roll in the? I
A
believe it's an
frightened
athletic.
creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight. The creature can't willingly move closer to the source of its fear. So it can't move closer to, I believe Ankh was the one that caused it to be frightened. And it should take a disadvantage, so technically it should have rolled a disadvantage on that as well.
So I would like to roll a strength contest to put this hobgoblin in an ankle lock and start
All right.
dragging him back.
So you're going to attempt to grapple?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll your strength against his. He got a 7. I'm going to roll it again.
There wasn't
just to
disadvantage,
see.
right?
4.
Oh, son of a bitch! I had. Oh wait.
A 16 will definitely beat that. So you have him grappled.
I would like to start dragging him to the ground and pulling him underneath Kretzel to set him up for a combo attack.
Can you move your own token, or do you need me to move you?
I cannot currently move my own token.
Okay, so you'd probably go around here. You can move through allies' spaces, and you do have enough space. You used 25 movement to get to him. Because you can't stop in allies' spaces, but you can move through allies' spaces. So you have 5 movement left and are in a fairly bad position.
I cannot currently see where that position is.
You want me to screen share for you?
Yeah, I was just about to ask Ace.
Yep,
That would
I
be
can do that.
helpful. Thank you.
There you go. Just ignore how many tabs I have open.
Shh. We don't talk about that.
Oh, that is not a good space.
If you want, it will
Can you just kind of
completely
switch me
remove.
with him?
I don't think that's a possibility.
Okay.
If you want, though, we can remove that. We can ignore the whole grapple check, and you can decide to do something else, or keep on with it and hope this doesn't turn
Oh,
out too bad.
oh no,
Right
I'm just
now,
gonna
you're
keep
not.
on with this.
Oh wait, you are flanked between him and the warg. Never mind.
I'm going with it.
All right.
I if I can, I've got a bonus action. Can I roar again at the warg? Specifically at the warg this time? Or would
I
that
don't.
shift the who's
I'm just gonna say this. At this point, I don't think it's gonna do anything.
Okay, then never mind. I've got no more bonus actions left to do.
All right. That will move us on to the wargs then. Who one of them is dead, and I should mark that off. The other one is going to notice Ankh Thegus coming into its range and take a bite. Nine does not hit, I'm assuming.
Oh, that is correct.
All right.
Goose hisses at the warg viciously.
It growls in response. Now I need to open Phylus's character sheet because I forgot to do that too. And he is going to, let's see, what is he going to do? He's probably going to attempt to cut down this freaking goblin in front of him. And a 19 hits. Dealing 4 slashing damage, which is a very shitty roll. Wow. It is too bad he does not have his extra attack yet. Anyways, that, I believe, is going to be his turn, because he's not going to use his action surge yet. Kretzel, back to your turn.
All right. Well, seeming as this bugbear is pinned down here, I'm gonna go for a rule of cool kind of action. I'm gonna take my maul. I'm gonna swing it over and over and over again in my arm until I reach up to him, uppercut him right under the chin, and I'm
He's
gonna try and
prone.
launch him.
Ankh
He's
knocked
prone?
him prone with his grapple, so you get advantage on an attack. On the attack.
Even better. But I am going to swing my maul in my arms,
And
uppercut
grapple,
him, try to launch him over the goblin right behind him and into the other hobgoblin.
That sounds like something that would work better with a multiple attack thing. I will let you use multiple turns to do it. If it works out that way, but it seems like a lot to happen in 6 seconds currently for your current level.
All right, well then how about this? I'll take this turn to just charge up my attack and just start swinging my arm really fast. Because I want to see this awesome move pulled off.
Well, if you do it right, it'll work if the dice work, but you'll need to make the roll still and see if that all happens. I've done really cool combo stuff on multiple turns before.
All right. So is there anything I should roll for this turn at least?
If you're gonna hit him, roll the hit with, I believe, an unarmed attack if that's what you're doing, but
Is that this one?
that's a
No, that is.
hit die, yeah. That
I'm trying to remember what to click on to make it be an unarmed attack.
unarmed attack, I believe, is just using your strength bonus, plus proficiency, I believe. I
Okay.
believe. I mean, typically it's an attack you can actually set up in the thing, but
Well, if that would be the strength plus proficiency, my proficiency is +5, so that would be 16 total.
all right. This is a hobgoblin. 16 does not hit.
Damn.
That's an advantage because he's
That is
Damn.
at advantage,
Yep.
right? Yeah.
Yep,
Damn.
because it was a 16 or a 14.
You'd still have to make the hit even if I did allow the rule of cool thing. So,
Damn. Oh well.
anyways, that didn't work out like it was meaning to. Do you have anything else you want to do?
I don't really have anything else I can do for. And it's not like I can do reckless attack to stack that up because I already have advantage.
Yeah, you already have. So, all reckless attack would do right now is give them advantage on you,
Right.
which for him it would just mean a straight roll. But if that's it, then we actually move to his turn, and he is
Yeah, that's
going
it.
to against Onk. An 11 does not hit. This guy's gonna move here, and there were only 2 of those guys, right? Yep. Okay. Then and I believe this guy actually gets to make a move this time, which fun for you guys. You guys get to face off against a bugbear. Yay! All
They
right.
aren't that bad, usually.
And Grisbog the Crusher is going to move forward here and attack Ankh Thegus with advantage with flanking because of this warg on the other side of you. And he gets an 11. Lucky you. Ah. Anyways, also the fact that you say the bugbears aren't that bad, it honestly, after having dealt with so many of them, they can be terrifying. On to the goblins' turns. I'll do the one that shoots first because that's what I've been doing.
Let me rephrase that. They're not that bad if, we had a mage or someone with spells.
They're not that bad if you're not charging headfirst into a goblin camp where you're surrounded. Anyways, short bow shot on Kretzel from the guy up on the tower here. A 14.
Does not hit.
Look at you with your high armor class. Scimitar strike on Kretzel. A 10. Nope. Scimitar strike on Phyllis. A 12. Nope. Back to the other guys shooting. This guy is going to probably re-angle himself a little bit. Move 5 feet that way. Short bow shot on Ankh. A 17.
Who's making this? That doesn't hit, but does that hit somebody around me? Maybe.
Since it's a 17, no. I probably should have re-rolled some of the, or I should have done something with those nat ones, but I don't really typically do friendly fire.
Okay.
Not normally. But there's 2 other guys here in the front. Ding ding ding. A 19 on Kretzel.
Ooh, that one hits.
All right. Take the 4 piercing damage.
Ah, yes, 2 damage.
Yay. And there's one more up here who's shooting. He's going to aim for Kretzel as well. With a natural 1, I am going to, you know what? Just because you said something and that is a natural 1, I'm gonna roll a d4. I'm gonna roll a d4 real quick. All right. Yeah. So Grisbog takes an arrow to the back. And does not seem happy about it. And the goblin looks terrified suddenly. And this guy decides he doesn't want to get on Grisbog's bad side, so he's gonna come up and attack with a scimitar. 13. Oh, there's an advantage there. A natural 20
Oh, shit.
on Ankh. That
You have the health to
is
survive it.
hopefully. Yeah, should. That is. Got to do math again. Yeah, that is. Holy shit, he got a max damage roll on that first one. That is not good. So that is 16 damage.
Oh fuck. It's not letting me bring my shit up right now. If you would adjust that for me, I would appreciate it.
Yep, that's easy. Ankthegus just got hit really hard by a goblin with a scimitar. And
which goblin with the scimitar was it?
the one standing directly in front of you to the to the side of Grisbog.
The one north of you.
If I rotate hard, could I take the bugbear that I have grappled and rotate him into this group of individuals where Grisbog is? Who's just take an arrow to the back?
On your
And-
turn.
So just like hammer throw him and hit everything around you.
Which is
That's kind of
actually
awesome.
which is actually the next turn coming up. So that's
Okay. I thought they were done. My bad.
now you can do what you're going to do.
Okay. So, I have a spell, Sacred Flame cantrip, that allows my opponent to make a dexterity saving throw and rains fire from the sky. If there were other opponents in that area and they were all dexterity disadvantaged because they're all on top of each other, would that hit more than one target?
How many does it specifically say it's a one target spell?
It specifically says it targets one thing. Yes,
So
but
only
it
one
attacks
creature would be
effective.
hit by it. Only the targeted
All
creature
right.
would be hit by it. Otherwise,
Well, damn.
is there anything you do want to do though?
I cast Sacred Flame as I bite into into the grappled bugbear's ankle. Fire rains from the sky and burns him for 1d8 damage, I believe.
Yes. All right, so it still gets to make that check, but it's also frightened, so it gets disadvantage. And this is the hobgoblin that you've got grappled. That is a dexterity save, right?
It's a dexterity save, but he's restrained effectively.
He's grappled, not restrained. A grappled creature's speed becomes 0, and it can't benefit from any bonus to its speed. The condition ends if the grappler is incapacitated. The condition also ends if an effect removes the grappled creature from the reach of the grappler or grappling effect, such as when creature is hurled away by Thunderwave spell. It does not say anything about it doesn't say anything about being restrained or anything.
Ah, damn.
So that's a 13.
Well, that fails.
Okay. So it takes the damage.
Would you roll a 1d8 for me somehow?
I can do that. An 8. That's max damage. Is there any modifiers to that? Hello?
Nope.
No
I
modifiers?
said nope.
Okay.
No modifiers.
I did not catch the nope.
And
All right. He's not looking good. Is that your turn?
I don't think that there's no cantrip.
Some of them add modifiers. Is that all though?
Yeah.
All right. On to the warg's turn. He is going to I think he's going to take a bite at once again Ankh. I need to find frickin' character sheet is hidden under all of the other character sheets. I love it. Bite. Bomb. Oh, he was supposed to get advantage. That was a 21.
Beats it.
I'm gonna roll this again just to see if he gets. Okay, yeah, a 21. Take 11 piercing damage and make a strength saving throw.
I'm having to reload my shit again.
Ooh, fun.
That goose is not looking very healthy right now.
Strength
Yeah,
saving
no.
throw. I got a 13.
13 meets it, beats it. So you are not knocked prone. Now it is
Would you adjust my
Phylus's
health?
turn. Yeah. You just took 11
Thank you.
damage. You are now at 6 health. Um, Thylas is going to take his turn. I'm gonna. This is gonna be something I'm gonna allow in this type of situation. If someone has a health potion and they're the only one who has a health potion and someone is looking like they really need it, you and that person can make a dexterity check, or that person can make a dexterity check if they agree to it, to catch the health potion that the other person who has it throws at them. So if you want to make a dexterity check, Ankh, Phyllis is going to throw his one health potion that he bought in town before you guys left, and hope you catch it.
I would be happy to roll that, but my shit's still not loading enough to let me roll shit.
All you got to do is agree to it. I can click the button for you.
I agree.
All
I
right.
consent.
A 13, you catch the potion. You now have a health potion you can use on your next turn if you survive that long. I hope you do. And Phyllis is going to attack, because I will count that as a bonus action. One-handed strike on this. Oh, thank God that was on advantage and not disadvantage, because damn. That's an 18 to hit that goblin. 5 damage. Phyllis takes his sword and beheads the goblin in front of him as it falls to the ground, bringing us back to Kretzel's turn.
So, I'm kind of noticing this lineup of enemies right here.
Oh wow, yeah.
And
That's
is Mr. Crusher Boy still prone on the ground?
um I believe it's the hobgoblin that's prone. Grisbog got shot in the back by one of his goblin buddies.
Oh, it's the other one then.
Yeah.
He does not have a name apparently.
No, I did not name him. I thought about naming him, but I did not name him.
Which is even funnier because you have Phil Mogg the Smasher, but he's not on the map.
Well, he's on the map, he's just not out here yet.
Fair. So I am going to try and pick up the unnamed bugbear by the leg and underhand toss him into the other bugbear with enough force to try and make his body fly into every single goblin behind him.
I will allow you to trade grapple, but I will count it as a bonus action, and you could still make that attack to throw him.
Okay.
But I'm going to have him roll a strength. What was it that Ankh rolled earlier for strength? Frick. Gotta find that. It was that 16,
I
right?
think it was athletics.
Yeah, it was the 16.
Yeah, 16.
He's going to try to beat that 16 then. And he got a 17. He breaks free of the grapple as you're trying to switch.
At disadvantage because he's frightened?
Oh, you're right. Let's see. A 3. You can successfully switch the grapple. Thank you for reminding me about that.
All right. And
You've
what
got him.
shall I roll for the throw damage?
For the
Or should I
throw, I
roll for
think...
hitting them and then roll for damage for each?
So you're trying to throw him through this line of enemies.
Yeah. Basically,
Roll
I'm bowling.
roll a strength. If you get a nat 20, it goes through all of them and roll a d6 of bludgeoning. That is a 21. You make it through the first 3 in the front of the line. That's Grisbog, this goblin here, and the goblin right behind him.
All
You
right.
can still roll that d6.
Okay.
Max damage.
So I just max damage every single person there.
Yeah, and the great thing is, he takes that damage too, so he is dead. Having had only 3 health left, you just... Grisbog gets hit, gets knocked back. This guy is very, very hurt. The same as this guy. And they are pushed back to about this point. This guy's corpse is here. All right. Is that all you can do?
My question is, did that count as both my action and bonus action?
Yes, because of the grapple switch, I counted that as a bonus.
Then, yep, that's all I can do. You did forget to mark the goblin between Ankh and Phyllis is dead.
Oh, yep. Thank you for pointing that out. Dead. Okay.
So I got some of the heat off us, at least.
Yep, you killed one of the hobgoblins. As another one emerges from that cave entrance up at the top up there, along with the goblin. And another bugbear. Grisbog is very angry as he just got smacked by a hobgoblin. He is going to step around, see Kretzel being the biggest one there, and come in for an attack.
He didn't move enough for Ankh to get a opportunity attack, did he?
Nah, since he was forced out of his range the first time, Ankh did not get an opportunity attack. And the way he moved, he didn't move out of range of Ankh, so... That's a 22.
That hits.
Take 10 piercing damage. Halved, of course, because you're... Unless you
Yep,
don't
I
have
did.
piercing. Alright. That's Grisbog's turn. Now on to the goblins that are left. This guy on the tower is going to shoot like he normally does, aiming at Kretzel. An 18?
That hits.
3, so go ahead and take 2. Because I round up.
Yep.
And Scimitar Strike on Kretzel. An 11 misses. Still a guy in front of Ankh. You better hope he misses or gets a very low damage roll. That's a 22. Dealing exactly your health, Ankh.
Well,
so
is this death save time?
Ankh, this goblin makes one more strike at you, cutting you deeply, and you lose consciousness. on your turn, I will have you make a death saving throw. I'm not gonna be that mean person who continues to attack you after you're dead, so. But that's that guy's turn. Injured goblin's gonna stand up, and they're not gonna really do anything because they took their movement to stand up. This guy is going to. Let's see. Can he push? Yeah, he could push past Ankh. He's gonna get over to Phyllis, make a scimitar attack. 21. Damn, these guys are suddenly hitting very well.
They stopped shaking in their boots from the dragon roar.
Yeah, that you guys killed the frightened guy, and now suddenly everyone's hitting better. This is going well. Okay, who has moved? This guy hasn't. He's gonna take a shot off at Kretzel. Oh my, that is.
Ow!
There's way too many 21s and 22s in this list of rolling right here. Anyways, that's 8 piercing damage halved. Holy shit. I'm starting to think the idea might be to turn around and run.
This is the only thing I don't like about Roll20 is that as a DM you can't fudge your rolls for drama and stuff in the background.
Oh yeah, this is terrible. This is absolutely terrible. These guys are rolling way too well now suddenly. Another shot off. A 13. Whew, that misses. And the last one. An 11. Okay. This goblin's going to move forward. Ankh, can I have that death saving throw, please?
You're gonna have to roll it for me.
You don't have a D20, do you?
No.
Damn. Well.
You have like a penny or something you can flip?
Not really the same. Let's
Not really
click
the same.
that button. Let's click that button and pray for anything above a 10. 10 or above. That's a 3. That's not good. Hey, so you can use that health potion that was thrown to him that he caught. You can apply that to him as an action, just so you know. just telling everyone so it's out there.
I don't have a clear enough path to get to him. That's my issue. Phyllis does.
He's on
Phyllis
your right.
can move where the
Phyllis
dead
can
one
do that.
was.
You're right.
Yeah.
This warg is going to bite at Phyllis. This is a very dangerous situation that you guys have gotten into. To think, oh, that is not good. Okay. That's a natural 20.
I think we've gotten past the point of running away now.
I swear, this is beatable at this level. I'm just saying. I mean, I even gave you guys an option to do a sneaky route, but okay, so that's
Also doesn't help that I think of like my first 5 attacks, I missed 3 of them.
It's a 7+.
I don't know. I think we were just too badly outnumbered. They've got too many attacks, but
we don't have anything AoE.
Yeah.
If I was 2 levels higher, I'd have a dragon breath I could use, but not at level 3.
Yeah, not at level 3. I don't have any bonus action, extra attack,
Oh my
nothing.
god. If they'd stop getting nat 20s and doing that to your health bars, it would be great. Anybody else watch Phylus's health bar just drop?
Yeah. What's that? Like 2 health left?
4, actually. Luckily, it's his turn, and he does have second wind. Oh my god.
Okay, he's only got to kill
1d10
6 goblins
plus...
this turn and a warg.
Okay. Advanced roller. 1d10 plus 3. Please be good. He gets 6 health back.
4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, I did that wrong.
4, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I gotta do plus, not minus. He's going to step forward, which doesn't get him opportunity attack with this goblin. He's going to grab Onk and say, "I think it's time to get the fuck out of here." And it's 5 feet. He's going to run in this direction, taking an opportunity attack from the fucking... I hope this doesn't... Miss, 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 miss. 8. Good. The warg is the dangerous one. A 10. Okay. He gets Onk away. He is then going to take his action. He was quickly doing this, and he's going to apply that health potion, which, that is gonna be 10 health back to you, Onk.
Where's my going off?
So you are back to 10 health, and you are
Did we win?
conscious. Far from it! And that will bring us back to Kretzel's turn, who I believe just had something going off for something. So we'll wait just a second.
All right, what now?
It is your turn now. Phyllis has taken Onk and ran about 30 feet away, or 20 feet away. Or 25 feet away, because yeah.
So
He applied the health potion
that is
too,
not what I
so
want.
the health potion is gone. Onk is at 10 health. What are we doing?
I should make that with 10. But I am going to grab this dead body, and I'm going to throw it like so to try and hit all 6 of those targets, or 5, because that one's dead, right? I'm going to try and hit all
Alright.
5 of these targets with the warg's dead body.
It's gonna be the same roll as last time. Strength check.
All right, come on, baby, no whammies.
21.
21!
Nice. You know what? I'm gonna allow this just because I don't want you guys all to die here. You hit all of them.
All right, come on, D6, show me your power.
A 4.
Hey, that kills 2 of the goblins back there.
Yes,
And half
yes,
kills
it
the other
does.
2. So, and I guess that warg's corpse is now over here. Like right
Also
there.
kills the goblin right in front of you.
Oh, fantastic.
No, wait. That one was at 3 health after that. I did my math wrong. I'm sorry. It doesn't kill the goblin right in front of you, but it does knock it back.
Should knock that back, should knock Crusher back, should knock the other one back. It's literally taking my time with measuring and lining up. Like, will that hit all of them?
Is that all of them? Yes, it is. Okay. They're going to be thrown over here. Did I miss any of them? Doesn't seem like it. As the warg lands on top of Grisbog. There's one goblin here, but this gives you enough time to escape.
All right. So I still have my movement. Can I just like pick up my allies as I run by? Because
Yeah,
30
I'll
feet
allow
gets
it.
me to here.
You are
Okay,
strong
I'm
enough
gonna-
and currently big enough to do that. So,
I'm just gonna pick up both of you in my arms and just start running.
and it will not require a roll unless either of them start to fight it. And Phyllis might be like, you know what?
But I just like sweep up Phyllis Princess Carrie while he was currently Princess carrying
Yeah.
the goose.
Yeah, basically that's what happened. Phyllis carried Ankh out of there. You run through and pick both of them up and just book it. I'm assuming you are heading towards Ankh's auto carriage.
Yes. Yes, I am.
All right. Okay, how many of them did you kill there? That's one. A warg. A goblin.
Oh, you got two of those you
and
didn't cross
a
off.
Hobgoblin. Yep, I realize that.
So we got 3 goblins, a warg, and a hobgoblin, and half killed 3 others.
I've got a lot of things on this page, and it is difficult for me to see certain things. So, I think that is... Yeah, okay. So, let's see. Wargs. Sorry, calculating XP now.
Hey, at least we still get the XP when running away.
Yeah,
Most games don't let you do that.
you gotta realize just how bad it is, you know? And you killed 3 goblins?
Yes, 3 goblins, a hobgoblin, and a warg.
Hobgoblin. So, everyone can add 117 experience to the character sheet. So, you should all have 1,047 experience now.
What do you mean 1,047? I had only 330 beforehand.
You technically had the amount to be a level 3 as well.
Okay. I guess I just never added
You
that
should
in.
have, yeah, you should have started with 900 because you're level 3.
That makes more
And
sense.
now we're at 1047.
Yep. All right. So Tucker just sent something very important to the chat. All right. So you guys are running from these goblins. It seems like they take chase for a minute or two, but after a little bit of running, you get far enough away, you start realizing you're closer to the auto carriage, but you don't hear the goblins pursuing you anymore. Well, that was fucking close.
Pear-shaped fast.
You good, Unc? You went down there for a second.
I'll be good tomorrow.
I hate to say this, but we're gonna need to find somewhere to stay for the night. And there's only one place that's close enough.
I'm going back to the goblin camp, man.
Not the Goblin
Fuck that.
Camp, the Holy Hills. In a way, it's worse.
If you two want to rest here, I can keep watch. I got enough
could do
meat
that
on me to
too.
keep me satisfied through the night.
Well, I'll leave the decision up to you guys. What do you think we should do? Head into town, find an inn or something, or camp out here?
Unc would like to look at Phyllis and say, please, keep watching me through the night. I don't trust Kretzel not to eat me.
Alright, will do.
I'm not a fan of poultry.
Something tells me you won't have to worry. Well, let's set up camp and get everything ready. This is gonna be a long night. And you guys set up camp for the night. Who's gonna take first watch?
Take all of them.
I'm pretty sure even you need to sleep.
Kretzel's just gonna open up his package and pour out a bunch of meat because I have 5 rations worth of meat still. I'll keep myself occupied.
Just make sure you have enough of that for the trip back.
I'll take first watch. Already awake.
Alright. I really need to lie down and just rest for the night. See you guys in the morning then. And
Kretzel's kind of glaring at you now. But he's very adamant about he'll take the 1 point of exhaustion or so to just watch the whole night.
and it will be 1 point of exhaustion if you don't get any sleep.
Yeah. Hey, that at least guarantees they both get a long rest.
Yeah, it also
heal
guarantees
myself up with
disadvantage
meat.
on ability checks for you.
Yep.
Anyways, Ankh has said he'll take the first night. I'll leave this up to you two to argue about it as night falls.
Wait till he's distracted with the meat, and then I'm going to make sure he gets some sleep.
All right, how are you going to do that?
By force.
By what force?
Distracted, playing with your meat, playing with your rations. I come up behind you and I'm going to put you in a sleeper hold. Would allow that.
Are
Make
you
sure
sure about this?
Just trying to make sure he gets some sleep so he's not rolling disadvantage tomorrow.
I want to see what happens, but at the same time, I don't really want to play. I don't really want to do with PvP.
Here's at least my idea.
Just a contest to see if I'm successful in relieving him of his exhaustion.
My idea is I let you two long rest, since neither of you have to take watch. Once you wake up, which should be sometime in the middle of the night still, we all sneak up into the goblin camp and take them on again. That would be you two fully recovered, me partially recovered from eating. I think
I'm
we
gonna
could do
give
it.
you this real quick. Make a
Oh, all right, sure.
nature check.
All right.
An 18. Yeah, you realize goblins are more active during the night.
Oh. Okay, yeah, never mind about the whole taking the whole watch then.
Yeah, maybe we drive through the night. Maybe we drive through the night, guys. I
Just
mean, I'm bleeding, but I don't want to bleed more. You know. These words are
It's
kind of
getting
dark.
late, but it seemed like they roll a perception. Both of you. I'll even
Oh,
have
no.
Phyllis roll one too, just because.
oh no.
Uh-oh. A 14. That's better. Okay. You realized as they started fading, the sounds of them chasing you started fading. It seemed more like they didn't want to go past a certain point. So it's unlikely that they're going to continue chase, at least where you are now.
But we all take shifts and get good sleep. Got it. I'm okay with that.
I mean, you've been on enough raids and stuff with your with the people who raised you, Ankh, that you've heard that type of chase before, and you know what it sounds like when you're not supposed to go past a certain point. Like when you're reaching someone else's territory or something like that.
All right.
Go quickly, Brad.
Yep. Then I'm happy with resting.
All right. All right. So you guys can if you're going with I don't know, are we still planning on the whole Kretzel takes all watches, or is Ankh going to take the first watch? I think Ace just went to do something. Because I wasn't... I don't know. I didn't quite catch what you guys' plan for the watch was. But I will be right back. If Ace is doing something, I'm going to go use the bathroom. I'll be right back. I just realized there is another question I need to ask you, Ankh. At any point, do you attempt to start up your auto carriage?
No, it does not appear that that's this night's thing.
Okay, just being sure. Is Ace back yet, or still?
Does not appear so.
Okay, we'll go with the taking turns, then. Then everyone gets a long rest.
I've
Do you
returned
need
with
me to...
Nacho.
Okay, we went with everyone gets a long rest, and we do take turns, because I wasn't sure if we were continuing
Oh yeah,
with your
no,
thing. Or...
I didn't. I genuinely, like me myself, I didn't know that shit about goblins. So
Yeah.
Yeah, no. If they're going to be
It-
more active at night, we are sleeping now.
At least in the world of Tellarum, goblins are more active at night because it's easier to get the type of stuff that they do done. Anyways. I'm going to have everyone roll a perception for their
Didn't
for
I
their
already
turn
roll
in
perception?
for their turn on for the night watch. All right. So Phyllis and Ace don't see much on their watches. On the beginning of your watch, you hear the occasional animal going by, and you hear all the natural sounds of the forest and don't see anything that would seem very off. Unless there's something you want to do on your during your time of keeping watch, we'll skip to the next morning.
This morning.
All right. The sun rises in the sky, and you all feel the somewhat warmth of the next day, as it is currently fall, the late fall, so it's a little chilly, but there's frost on the ground and stuff like that. But you guys are awakened by the sunlight, pretty much. And your auto carriage is sitting on the side of your campsite and ready to go, seemingly, and there's not much going on.
Oh, all right. I'd like to give the auto carriage a once over before we take our leave.
Roll investigation or perception.
I'm going to roll perception, and I'd like to do it at advantage with my Kenku proficiency advantage thing.
Okay. Glad you did that on advantage. A 15. All right. You look over your auto carriage, and at first glance, everything seems in place. Everything seems fine. And then you notice a connection from the engine to one of the axles to make it so that it can actually turn the wheels and run has been severed by what looks like something sharp.
Oh, that's funny. I'd like to start casting mending on it.
Oh, I forgot about mending.
And then I'm going to look around and say, hey, guys, we might want to start hurrying. I think somebody cut our brake line. Does anybody
As
have
you
any
say
brake
this-
fluid?
As you say this, you notice a group of people emerge from the tree line. They are wearing very fine white and golden robes with a little bit of a silver lining on certain parts. One of them has almost a very fancy looking helmet covering their head. And they have and the one with the helmet has a fancy amulet that looks like it is shaped like a star or the sun as they appear out of the tree line. My, it appears someone is having trouble out here. Might we be able to assist? The other figures are wearing the same similar white and golden robes, but they have hoods over instead of the helmet, and they do not have that amulet.
I focus it on casting.
Okay.
Do Kretzel or Phyllis respond to these people in any way?
Yeah.
Roll an
Where
insight.
did you come from?
Who?
You're paying attention, or if you're trying to see how anyone reacts, you could still focus on casting, but a 20, you see almost a look of disgust on Phylus's face as he kind of just stays quiet. And what did you say, Kretzel?
You, where did you come from?
We came from the village nearby. We heard something happening in this direction and decided to come check it out. Where did you come from?
We were chased over here by some goblins we were attacked by.
Goblins? My.
We're on a
I've
mission
heard
for
that
the
there were-
Adventurers Guild.
Oh? And who sent out a request?
I don't believe we're told that as recruits for the Adventurers Guild. We're just given a bounty.
Well, that is very strange. We were not aware that anyone from the Adventurers Guild was coming. Perhaps we can lend you aid. If you come with us back to the Holy Hills, we may be able to help your situation. Or perhaps you could help us.
What's the gold in it for us?
I'm sure there will be quite the reward in it for you.
Reward or gold? That's two different things.
Well, it all depends on your perspective. Some rewards can be more precious than gold.
Yada. We work for gold. Not none of you fancy pantsy hippie shit.
Well, I am sure the High Priest would be willing to speak to you about payment. I cannot make these decisions.
Kretzel cracks a smile that just looks like he's baring his teeth at everyone. Now we're getting somewhere.
will
Violet,
have to
how would
follow
you
me.
believe the how do you believe the guild would feel about us accepting outside work while we're already on contract?
I don't really know what the guild thinks of this, but
I feel like these individuals should contact the guild proper if they want to hire the adventurers party, if they'd be willing to send assistance.
do you want
Fighting
to make
off the
another
goblins.
insight check? This is a high DC because he's wearing a helmet. Okay. You don't notice much difference in his demeanor. We would do this, but it would require much more work and time, and I fear we do not have much of it left. These goblins are not the only situation in this area, after all.
I'm hearing is we scratch your nuts and you pay us. Sounds good to me.
Yes. Sure. Having the help wouldn't hurt, but I gotta say, I don't trust these guys one bit.
Kretzel's going to go walk over to Fyrus and motion for him to bend down to whisper.
He bends
It's
down to you.
It's simple, see? They don't know about my little special trick. If they try to do something, my little special trick gets us the fuck out of there. For now, you work with them, we get paid, shit goes south, I transform and get us out. Sound good, capiche, Commander?
It might work better with them, but who knows? Extra gold never hurt. I'd say we at least talk it over. That's two of you. What say you, feathered one?
Oh. I shrug.
Did you just
Postman says
honk
yes.
and shrug?
I start waddling along with the group.
All right. They lead you
I'm
towards
pulling the bike around to the group.
They lead you towards the holy hills.
Mm.
I finished this before we got to this point.
Oops.
Oh, I could turn
On
off the
our
turn
way,
order
I'd like
now.
to
You guys aren't.
gently ask them some clerical questions. How does my religion and theirs coincide?
If you want to know the truth to that, I will have you make a religion check. If you're just asking them, we could go down that route. Or you could do both. That's a 20. Not well. Your religion that you follow is followed by giants. What you know about the religion out here, you're fairly certain these are followers of the Children of the Light, who believe anything non-human doesn't quite fit into the world properly.
So I know that these guys are religiously racist against me. Got it.
Yes. Are you still going to inquire?
Money is money. That's what I care about.
No, that's basically what I was looking for.
Okay. As they lead you further into town, you pass a few of the fields. On your way into this area, you saw a few fields. They were... some of them were being worked by purely halflings. Some of them were being worked by other races, a few humans now and then. But it was clear something was going on. Here, in this entrance, it is all humans. There is not a single other race working the fields or doing anything this close to town. The only time you see any other race is as you're walking through, as you get into town, after you pass the fields, occasionally you'll see halflings who give you kind of a concerned look, and who seem to just mostly be keeping an eye on the priests and the people you're traveling with. And you come around up a trail, up one of the larger hills in the area, towards a large cathedral. As the priest you are following opens the large doors and steps in, asking you to follow him. Let me make sure that this map is set up properly real quick. Looks like it is. Yeah, okay. The high priest will be waiting for you inside. You may enter through either door and approach. Be careful here. Don't believe anything they tell you. As Phyllis walks forward.
Then why would we believe we were going to get paid in the first place? Shouldn't be here.
They're not that dishonest, for the most part.
I think a goose forgot to tell himself to long rest. Oh, wait, you can't.
Oh
Right.
yeah, he was having troubles. Here, let me click that button for you. There you go. All right. Phyllis steps forward towards the left side. And I'm assuming you guys follow him, or...
Yep.
All right, there is a battle
Oh, that's a lot.
map. As you all enter this large cathedral chamber, you notice a man standing at the end at the altar. He's a fairly decent height, about 6 foot. He wears similar robes as the other priests, but he has a half mask that covers the upper portion of his face and the entirety of his head.
How many experience points does he look like he's worth?
Enough that we should not fuck around and find out.
I'm going to let you guys determine that yourself. Anyways. Shall we approach? Actually. Kretzel, as you come in, can I have you roll an insight check?
Yes.
This is the most I've ever used insight checks. Wow, that's a nat 20 giving you an 18. It's sad that that's the highest roll you can get.
I don't have any intelligence or wisdom, unfortunately.
All
I'm a
right.
god everywhere else, but that.
If everyone else wants to roll an insight check, they could see this too. But you do notice, I'm gonna have Phyllis roll an insight. A 4. Yep. Onk, you want one too?
If you don't mind rolling it.
A 10. All right, so you're the only one that notices, Kretzel. As you all enter, the look on his face is exactly what you'd expect from a higher up in a cult. Smug, confident, and believes in everything that he says.
So the single most punchable face I've ever seen.
Exactly. But as Kretzel steps in and he notices you, you see more of a look of almost concern pop onto his face for just a moment. Just a moment. And I'm assuming you guys all walk forward and approach
Yeah,
him.
I'm just gonna ignore everyone, waddle all the way forward to the desk. Is the desk short enough I can jump on top of it?
I think if you give your
technically,
little...
standing high jump is based on strength score. Strength is your top asset.
I was just about to say, if you give enough force into your little kobold legs, yeah, you can get up there.
Okay, how about a nat 20 on athletics?
I wasn't even gonna have you roll, but yeah, you jump up there. In fact, you almost hit the ceiling. I'm kidding.
Gonna land on the desk and I'm gonna be like, "Hey, buddy-o, I heard you got something that needs to die and you're willing to pay for it."
Yes, quite.
I don't have any manners. What are you talking about?
In fact, now that I see you all, if you'll follow me, I believe speaking in private might be better for this situation.
Kretzel's just gonna turn around to
With
all
your
the other
natural
people
20
in the
insight,
rooms.
you can see a very serious look on his face now.
A very scary look.
Serious.
Or what?
I don't know about
Serious.
scary. That's dependent on how
Okay.
you feel about this character, but
Kretzel's gonna turn around and look at all the other priests and they're all like sitting down in the pews and stuff, just gonna be, you hear that? I'm important.
one of them lets out a as they all have a very disgusted look on their face. Anyways.
I had to remember how Kretzel laughs because I forgot. It's so stupid. He's just a.
He's gonna take you guys off in this direction. I'm just gonna move you guys along with him. For those who can't move themselves and the NPC, just gonna. As you're going along. So what brings people such as yourselves to this part of the world?
Well, we were killing goblins. Then we needed to take a break from killing goblins. Then one of your full plate boys decided to come show up and say, hey, we want to hire you to kill things. I'm like, sure. Let's kill things.
Well, killing things would have put too fine a point on it. Let's get to the room and discuss further about what you will be doing. How did you know which room to open? Oh yeah, because it's the only unlocked door there is. As you come
Oh,
into
hey,
the
remember
room.
to lock the windows.
Hey! As you come into the room, you see a large... fuck, I haven't been moving the camera. Yeah, you see a large room set up almost like a study. There's a table in the middle with a bit of food. And he closes the door behind him.
In this study, do I see anything pertaining to navigation, like maps?
Roll
As I am
perception
proficient-
as your... Is your proficient in what?
I'm proficient in navigation tools, so that would be maps and all the chartering equipment. And if there's anything laying out that I would immediately recognize, like plans or I'm not sure
You'll
what he
have...
might have.
It'll be a lower DC for you to get it than everyone else.
And I'm proficient in perception too, just by the way.
Okay.
Cool.
Can I see if our new friend here locked
That
the
gets
door?
it. He did. He closes the door and locks it. Ankh, as you come into the room, you do notice a few maps with a few pins put into them on certain locations. One being on the Holy Hills here. There's another on...
Ooh, is that pie?
One second as I look at the map again. There's one on the Holy Hills. There is one on Eastall. And there is a pin in Centralia. That's what you can get from this distance just walking into the room.
Okay. I would like to keep my focus on that map as we progress and try and garner clues.
So who was it? Who sent you? Really? You expect me to believe some adventurers just happened upon this place? One of them being a dragon? Was it my father?
Pretzel is just busy stuffing his face with pie. Don't set yourself in the center of the universe. No, literally a bounty from the Adventurers Guild. See? Kretzel's gonna hold up the
Sure.
page.
Roll persuasion.
With the piece of paper.
Fine, you're clearly too stupid to have been sent by my father. And who are you? You're supposedly with the Adventurers Guild?
Adventurers. It says so on the name card. We get paid, we kill things. Simple as that.
We were told we would be given help with some goblins in exchange for some help killing something else.
Very well. If you weren't sent by my father, I suppose there is something we can use aid with. There has been an increase in violent crimes here in the Holy Hills. It appears thugs have come in and began stealing things from the church and causing problems for, honestly, everyone here. If you can deal with them, we can see what we can do about these goblins and perhaps get you some pay that is worth your time.
Are they stealing things like food?
Yes, that is one of many things that they have stolen. Food,
So,
artifacts.
We need to go keep watch of the pantry, right?
It is a
Ignore
bit
the
more
fact that
complicated.
Kretzel is currently stuffing his face with the pie still.
Perhaps I should give you some time to think it over and rest for a moment. I
We
hope
may
it
be
does not
men of
take too
different
long.
cloth, but as men of the cloth, the defense of the church, for the betterment of the people is necessary. You have my vote.
Exactly what I was thinking. I
I
think
have
you
two
and I
needs,
will get
food and
along.
gold. Satisfy them, I'm your friend.
But I still think you need time to talk it over. I will be back in a few moments. Until then, talk amongst yourselves. He opens the door and then closes it again as he leaves.
Okay, so, I'm gonna state the obvious here. How much you want to bet it's some of the slaves trying to sneak extra rations or some shit?
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yep.
Well, I'm sure we can find a way to just sneak out if we wanted to, if we didn't want to actually deal with this. You seem to basically have your carriage thing fixed up by the time we actually left, so just need to get back to that.
Need to keep a better eye on it next time.
Definitely. Well, I suppose all we need to do is... And we're locked in. Fuck. Any
Want me
ideas?
to break it down?
I'm gonna fully describe
got a
this door
fucking-
now because I forgot to do that. It is a metal door reinforced, so it will not be easy to break down. There are
Do
the
we have an
windows,
hour?
but I mean, you don't really know how long you have because he said he'll be back and he'll give you guys time to discuss. It could be an hour, it could be 15 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, not much to do but wait.
Waiting's not really my strong suit. As he says this, can I have everyone roll a perception? Of course I need to reload my page now. Why wouldn't I need to reload my page? It's not like I've been on it the entire time. Perception.
Oh, yep. Nada.
Nope. Let's click the right button. Ah, 15 is good. Do you need someone to roll for you, Skylar?
No.
An 18. All right. Ankh and Phyllis both hear a sound coming from this direction. It sounds like almost scratching from inside of the cupboard.
Scratching from inside the cupboard?
Yep. There's like almost a metallic sound to it every once in a while, like a tick.
So am I free to knock down this door or what?
I don't think that's gonna work even if you did. Also, do you hear that? Sounds like it's coming from over here.
Hear what?
I'd like to cautiously open the door looking for a bomb.
You want to move over to it and open it? You open the
Please.
cupboard. You open the cupboard, and as you do, the back panel of the cupboard slides open. And, well, you're not supposed to be in here. I didn't get the wrong room, did I? You don't look like followers of the light.
You must be the rebels. The high priest is going to be here soon.
I had a shite. All of you...
Kretzel's gonna jump down and peek his head out. Hey, if you're stealing food from the pantry, steal it from the back. It doesn't look as obvious.
And I'm going to describe the character now. You see a halfling man wearing kind of more ragged clothing. He's got a flat cap on, and he's got bright orange hair with a few streaks of gray or white going through them, through his beard. If you're looking for a way to get out of here, this way might be a tight fit for the big fella there, but you can jump through. This was made by us, so they actually don't know anything about it.
Agreed.
As he steps further in, actually, no, he doesn't, because he's got to do something else.
I still
All
think
right.
I could break down the door, but if you say so.
Downside for the big fella, your shield definitely not gonna fit through here, so if you let me put that in my bag here. How are you gonna fit a shield in a bag? You'll see. Just put it up to it. As the shield goes directly into the bag, it is clear that this bag is some sort of, I don't know. Actually, I'll have you guys roll Arcana if you want to see what this bag is. I bet you guys know from description, but whatever.
Yeah.
That's a 6. Nope. You just see the bag swallow the shield.
Can Kretzel, like, run up and try to stick his head in the bag?
I mean,
Oh,
oh my
no.
god, that's another 6.
He's just gonna walk up, grab the bag, stick his head in it, and be like, "Hey, Got any snacks in here?
I'm gonna let it happen. You stick your head in the bag as he's holding it to grab the shield. And as you put your head in the bag, you immediately find it very difficult to breathe.
Oh no!
How long are you keeping your head in the bag? Jeez.
I assumed just the one time before pulling out.
If all you're
Suffocating
doing
in
is sticking your head in and feeling that difficulty to breathe and pulling it out, you don't need that Constitution save. But yes, there is no oxygen. This bag leads to something else. It's not. It is much bigger on the inside than it is on the outside.
But do you have any
And
snacks?
Ankh, you know that this bag is leading to some sort of alternate dimension or something like that. It is basically an extra storage thing. A bag of holding. Well, now that that's put away, let's get out of here before he comes back, shall we?
Wait, 1 second. Krutzel's gonna go back to the table and he's gonna grab that giant thing of meat right there in the center and put it in his bag before he runs off.
It could be useful.
I always gotta ration up.
Alright,
Can I add another meat ration to me?
I will let you add full chicken. Because that is chicken on that plate.
A full roast chicken. That's
A
great.
full roast chicken.
A full roast. Oh boy. And how many rations is that worth?
Technically, probably about 4 rations, but it doesn't last as long because it's just a chicken. So unless you have a bag of holding that you could keep it in, it will go bad. And right now it's in his bag of holding, so it's safe.
Well, we can eat it together when we escape.
All
Hey,
right.
you ever wanted to taste yourself?
Isn't he a goose? Philo shuts the
Poultry's
door behind him.
poultry.
I love how you're
And
running
who?
so far ahead of Chuck.
Well, I'm assuming we're all just gonna go up to the door anyway.
Well, yeah, but there's more to it than just the door, so I'd like you to wait just a second. There's also conversation to be had and stuff, so. By the way, my name is Chuck Lilliput. And from what you said, you already know about the rebellion?
Oh, we just got a word or two of it. They were trying to hire the Adventurers Guild to stop you folks.
Let me guess. Thugs trying to steal their stuff.
That's the claim.
Well, I'll tell you, the only thugs that we have here are them. They've been keeping our people cooped up in tiny houses, making sure we get the minimal required to survive, and expecting us to do all the work for them. These people think that they're better than everyone else just because of the god they worship.
Wait, a bunch of tiny houses? They all connected together? Is this some type of like new age trailer park thing? Or is it not that kind of tiny house?
It's more like wooden boxes that they claim is housing for us.
Ah, kennels.
That's a good enough word for it. All right.
My wife Tiffany.
All right. Now, this hidden passageway couldn't quite reach our main exit, so we're gonna have to be very careful coming through here. As last I checked, the whole cathedral part is still full, and we gotta make it down the stairs. So,
Distraction? I'd be good distraction.
I think we'll be better off if I just do this. As he kind of reaches his hand to his head, or he grabs a pendant that he has and reaches it up and kind of kisses it for no better explanation. And you all feel the effects of Pass Without Trace.
Oh, good. So I don't have to roll a stealth check.
Yes. All right. Just be quiet. You yell or shout or make any sounds with your voice, they'll still hear you. And he opens the door and steps out and to the right of you guys. You hear a bit of preaching. No, oh God, where are you going? That's a 19 Constitution save. Was there a reason you did that?
Just don't worry. It'll only matter if I fail a Constitution save, okay?
He goes down these stairs, and I have a bad feeling about that. He goes
Just
down the
remember,
stairs.
Quetzal did eat a lot over there.
Yes, he did. I'm realizing what you were going for there. I'm gonna have you go down the stairs. Ankh goes down the stairs behind you. Phyllis not so far back. Closes the hidden door, of course. Because that would be a bad idea not to. Alright. It'll be a little bit easier this way. I don't think there's anyone down here last time I checked. Coming up, that is. Is he on the wrong... What the fuck?
Oh,
Why
I
is
can
he
see now.
grayed out on this one? I think I need to reload my page just a second.
We're all good.
Now I need to reload it in the player version because you guys don't need to see everything that's on there.
I didn't see anything. What are you talking about?
All right. No, it's just being weird. You can see him though, right?
I can see as far as the tunnel.
Can you see Chuck?
Yes.
Okay, can you see his name tag and everything?
No.
Because I do not have it visible. There, can you see it now? Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
So Quetzal just lets out a giant belch. Excuse me.
I really hope nobody heard that. One
It'd be
second.
fine.
I gotta make so many rolls now.
Oh no.
Luckily, the closest ones to the stairs are only cultists.
I mean, it's not like I was expecting to get double ones on the second roll.
You hear a bit of a murmur from upstairs, but nothing too concerning. Yeah, actually, no. Roll perception for that.
Oh, that was persuasion. Damn it.
I love excellent quick. Nope, you don't hear shit.
Mm-hmm. It's fine.
I just hope nobody upstairs heard that. I'm sure we'll be fine. They're not the smartest lot. It's right around here.
Probably
My-
think it's some burping beetle or something.
They might. Well, all right. Just give me a moment. I gotta remember where the. He goes over to the wall over here and starts kind of knocking. I just realized the stream can't see us. There we go. But you see a small dungeon, a few cells over on the side here, and
Don't this look comforting?
Yep. Things were not placed properly on this map at all. I love it when it duplicates the lights and it's just like, this is a token now. And I have to replace the lights now, don't I? Yup. Sorry, the map went weird and decided, you know what? Fuck you. Alright. Everyone can see?
Yep.
Yep.
Alright. Chuck knocks again for a couple of seconds. As I'm going to have everyone roll another perception. It's a 16 from Phyllis. A 19 from Ace.
After this perception check, I'm going to cast guidance because I've been wanting to do that, but
Good idea. That's a 13 from Ankh plus your guidance, which is
2.
2. So you get a 15. All right. You all hear from the direction of the staircase. I think it came from over here. As Chuck hits just the right spot, and the wall opens up. All right. Now, I'm sure all of you all heard that too, so let's get the fuck out of here before they catch up.
All right. You need to send somebody in to grab my bike. You'll recognize it. It's got flaming geese all over it. Something else to steal for your guys.
Well, what exactly is this bike thing?
I'll describe it on the way.
Make sure to stay behind me. This is kind of a bit of a maze. As Kretzel moves past Chuck. All right. It'll be the left up here, not the right.
Why? What's right?
Nothing.
Nothing, nothing, or secret treasure, nothing.
It's nothing.
Oh, damn.
It's literally just a dead end to confuse them just in case they find this passage. We should be fine from here on out, though, hopefully.
We should catch a mimic and put it there.
That's actually not a bad idea. Too bad they're difficult to find. Let me actually make the stream follow you guys.
Listen, there's a very surefire way to catch a mimic. You take a bag of gold, and you throw it in a chest. If it eats it, it's a mimic.
Never thought of it like that. Though I don't do much adventuring, honestly, I'm barely a rebel leader. We're almost there. Just a little ways further now. Then we'll have to run for the tavern.
Kretzel's gonna turn to this. So wait, this means no help with the goblins then?
The goblins are just a part of the struggles out here. This cult is much worse. There's a reason we sent for you, after all. We're hoping you could deal with the goblins and distract them a little bit while we figured some things out. Sorry to use you all like that.
If you wanted us to distract him, we should have stayed back in the castle and distracted him.
I have a feeling you would have been more likely to die at that point than to distract.
That's fair. I got the
Flimsy
feeling
their skulls are. I could crush it.
You realize there's more to their leader than that fancy mask. Alright, here we are. This may look like a dead end, but I just gotta remember the knock. As the wall slides open after he knocks, and let me just quickly move your guys' token over. You find you guys on the bottom of the hill down here, right at under the cathedral. All right. Got a little ways left to go. Still early morning, so luckily there's not many people awake yet, but follow me and you'll find our headquarters for the most part. And he leads you through the town, few back ways, make sure to get the least amount of attention as possible as you make it over to the Lights Rest Tavern over here, and you find your way to the cellar entrance of the tavern. I did not make a map for this, but as you go in, the inside of this cellar has several halflings waiting for you. A few of them wearing some lighter leather armor that they may have scrounged up. There are also some crates and boxes lined up along the wall, clearly more fresh supplies that they probably stole from the church. Well, it's not much, but it's home sweet home. Welcome to the Resistance. As for getting you to your...
Good start here.
Hey? As for getting you to your bike thing, whatever you called it, that's gonna take a bit more work. It may have seemed easy getting us this far, but there's a lot going on in this town. Chuck, these newcomers. Welcome to the Lights Rest. Hope you found the stay so far at least a little more welcoming than the cult. It's an older woman around the same age as Chuck. Comes by. She's got rags and stuff for cleaning wounds and figuring things out, as well as a few mugs just in case. She's got enough for everyone to get a bit of alcohol just to take the edge off. Sure, you could use this more than a few of us. You guys aren't going to say anything?
The beer is appreciated, but John's work must be done.
Gandhi.
You're good.
Let me roll a thing real quick. You might have found someone who actually knows what you're talking about when you say Gond. Halfling, but trained in religion. Yep. That's the god of craftsmanship and metalwork, isn't it?
That's correct. A god that values a people that use their hands. A
Hey,
people like this great people.
sounds like a good
Unlike
god
those
to follow.
unlike those pompous church imbeciles, and with the word pompous church imbeciles, I'd like to mimic very specifically the leader's voice.
Hi. This one's got a few jokes lined up in him. It'll be helpful for morale. What brought you out to this way?
I would like to present the bounty for the goblins.
Oh, you're from the Adventurers Guild. I didn't think anyone would get those messages. Glad someone did. Right in the nick of time, too. The cult's planning something. We're not sure what it is, but they've been... If you look closely at these crates, they've got symbols on them from... Well, take a look for yourself. And anyone who wants to actually look at the crates, I'm going to have... you see a symbol of a dragon's head cloaking itself in fire, almost. Like a ring of fire. Not a burning dragon head, but the dragon's breath is creating a circle around the dragon head. And if you want to know what that is, that will be a history check. Oh.
No.
No idea from
The
Pretzel.
answer is no. I was thinking, maybe Kretzel might recognize what
which
kind of
honestly
dragon it
makes
is.
sense for this. This rolling makes perfect sense for these characters. That's the symbol of the Dragon's Traders, isn't it? Don't they typically only work out of Thaxil to Drausham? Aye, but it seems lately they've been out in Tyrane a lot more than typical. And there's some connection with the church here. That's not necessarily good. Knowing what the dragons are capable of. Well, we're hoping someone can help us deal with the church's, well, influence in this area. I'm pretty sure, at least from the information we've gotten, something about this sect, their leader, Liornin, he's not exactly going with the rules of their order. I think if we can somehow handle him, we'll be able to clear them out from this area, maybe. Or at least give us some time to reinforce ourselves.
You're planning on exposing him publicly.
Well, something like that. We've got some information that he's not exactly what he says. He looks human, acts human, does all that stuff, but something about him seems off. Different. Pretty sure he's not quite... Well, hate to repeat myself, but human. If we can prove it, the cult will turn their heads and look the other way. Maybe even turn on him.
Do we know what he is?
No. We know he looks human, and he constantly wears that mask of his. It's got to be covering something, doesn't it? Something he can't hide without it.
he's just bald.
It could be a possibility, but I have a feeling it's something deeper than that. I mean, have you seen his eyes? They're not right.
As a cleric, I can say that nobody looks right in the eyes when you look at a person that works for a church.
Well, I just know there's something different about him. And if we could prove it, maybe it'll give us a chance. At least.
We're gonna slip iron filings into his food, garlic, or what's your plan here? Because
He's got a journal he writes in. We've been able to see it, but never been able to figure out what's in it. We're gonna have to get back into the church, but if we can break into his room, get that journal, it might tell us something that'll help us with this situation. We either need someone willing to make a distraction or someone who's really good at getting into places that they're not supposed to be.
Did you
I
say
can help
get
with
into places?
I can help with the distraction.
Honestly, Onk, either of us could do either of those two things.
Well, you look almost small enough to fit through the windows they got out there, so perhaps you can sneak in that way. The distraction will keep him off of any noise that might be caused by breaking glass or anything like that. Just make sure you're careful. You willing to help?
Maybe I'll send you with a gift.
Are you willing to help? Because we may not be able to pay you much, but helping people could definitely give you more than they would have given you. They probably would have just killed you in the end.
And here I was hoping for some cash.
Sometimes it's not about the money, right?
What are you talking about? Money is everything. Well, except food.
Have you ever helped somebody, Kretzel? Ever gotten that feeling that you get when you actually do right? Because I can tell you, sometimes it feels a lot better than getting a few coins.
Absolute nonsense.
Well, I'm up to help if I can. Distraction sounds fun after all. All we got to do is come up with a plan.
Hey, you got any broken junk laying around?
We've got a few things, some broken tillers and whatnot.
Let me see if I can work my magic.
He shows you to essentially a junk pile in the corner. There's a few things from inside that can fit into this junk pile, but he also explains that there's more stuff out in the town that they can collect together and work on getting in here if necessary.
Um,
But it's a decent amount of scrap.
I know that Kretzel is planning on sneaking through a window for an infiltration mission, and I know that there's going to be a distraction necessary. I would like to basically try and make a firework, try and make a bomb, a large explosive
Okay.
device, and I can sacrifice a amount of sacrificial metal over a course of an hour to make something of equal cash value. So I'd like to pick out some choice pieces out of their scrap to bring to the point where I could make a sufficient bomb.
Okay, you find the pieces of metal you get you can use, but the other materials you'll need, depending on what kind of bomb you're wanting to make, you're gonna have to advertise your plan to everyone else.
See, because of my channel divinity, I can sacrifice sacrificial metal to make an object that has some amount of metal, but doesn't have to be entirely. It can make the rest of the bomb. I can magically make the rest of the bomb.
You've got to have some sort of explosive, something volatile that can be used to explode. That's what you're missing.
Um,
That can't really be
I can,
replicated with metal.
um. All right, I would like to do as such then, but I really feel like you should read over that ability. It's a transmutation magic thing.
Yeah.
But I will make the outside portion of a bomb to a firework explosive type device, whatever I'm capable of.
Which you can do, and if you advertise what you're doing, you may be able to get help to get the explosive you need, say gunpowder, dwarven powder, or something similar. Maybe even some spark powder or something. As you are in a civilization, you are in a village, and you have all these people willing to help you out. But they can only help you if you tell them what you're doing.
I'd like to start making a large explosive device for the resistance.
All right. Need any help with that?
Aye, for the explosive bit.
Hey,
I've got the shell figured out and the shrapnel.
we can get you some spark powder from around town. Might take a minute or so, but by the time we need it, it'll be ready. And who's going in? It was the kobold, right?
Yep, I can do it.
All right. Seems we got a decent enough plan. Let's hope it works out the way it's supposed to. And I'm gonna really quickly just tell me when you're ready to go and we'll get started.
Before Kretzel takes off, my character is going to shake his hand and wish him luck, and tell him that my character is going to be sending him thoughts and prayers.
Okay. Kretzel, I have one question for you.
Yes.
Do you have proficiency in thieves' tools?
No, but I do
Okay.
have 14 decks.
Just making sure that that's not a way you're going to be opening these windows. All
Okay.
right. The plan starts. When exactly are you planning on setting off this bomb, this explosive?
So I thought that Kretzel was going to sneak in, grab the journal, set the explosive, leave, explosive sets off. They don't realize the journal's missing at all because the fire and explosion and
That is one way of doing it. Well, that appears to be the plan. So, Kretzel, you find yourself here on this end of the cathedral, right next to a window that leads into Liornan's room.
Can I just jump up and kick the window open?
Yeah, you can break the window.
Great! That was a shit strength roll.
That's a 9. It's glass, so I was just gonna kind of let you break it open. But yeah, it roll a dex as well.
Okay.
A 4.
Oh no.
You take let me see. 3 slashing damage.
Okay.
It's not gonna be much, but
Hey, at least
the
I don't have a
window
bleeding dot or
shatters.
something.
Yeah. So the window shatters. All right. And you are in the room.
Alright.
You see a fairly large, well-decorated room. On the edge over here, you see a painting of what looks like Liornan, standing there with almost what looks like a smirk on his face. His desk there where you're standing, his bed over there. There's a set of armor here, just sitting there.
Question. Am I supposed to be able to see the secret passage behind the painting right there? Because I can see that.
You are not. I don't know why you're able to. Is it like you
Okay.
could see a line into it, or is it just...
It's like scattershot. Like I haven't fully seen the room, but I've seen parts of it through a window.
Oh. We'll just ignore it. It's obviously there now,
Okay.
but just pretend like you can't see it. That's roll 20 for you.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways.
How much wood is around the rest of the painting then?
The room seems to be mostly... the cathedral is brick built. It's mostly brick, but there are a few structural wooden supports about.
Well, this smug painting mocks me.
The smug painting is definitely not fireproof.
Okay, we're gonna firebolt that bitch.
You spit a
Kretchup charges
firebolt.
up some fire and spits a little fireball at it.
You spit a firebolt at the painting and it burns. The painting is no longer able to be... You can no longer see what the painting is. The wooden frame is charred. And you hear what sounds like someone approaching the door. The door is not properly fucking... That's amazing. I love this.
Kretchel's gonna jump over here and try and stealth. Just like hug the wall.
You're
That's
gonna
not great.
stealth. There are banners in here that I didn't get the chance to describe. They are... the banners are they have the symbol of the Children of the Light. It is a person wearing white robes bowing as a beam of light shines down upon them. There are a few of those that you might be able to hide behind and stuff. That's a 14 stealth.
I'm just gonna try and hug against the wall as best I can, because I
You
feel like he's
hear-
gonna come around.
You hear the door rattle for just a second. and then it opens as a cultist steps in, which you can barely see from the corner of your vision as you're around the wall. As he steps in to right about there, looks around for a moment, notices the burned painting, and then runs back out very quickly, leaving the door open.
He didn't notice, Kretzel. So I need to get into that office that still has a locked door, right?
Well, that one is locked, yes.
If the door was unlocked, would it swing towards me or swing into the office?
From how it opened last time, it swings inward into the
Great.
office.
I'm gonna rage.
All right. Let me do that thing real quick. I'm going to make sure this has vision real quick. Yeah, it does. Okay.
God, I barely fit in that hallway. And, I'm gonna just shoulder bash with my shield into the door and try to break it open.
That's 20. Yeah, roll for damage if you can.
That's 1d6 plus 3. And that's doubled for it being a building. So
Okay.
14 damage.
You smash through this door. It slams to the ground, making a shit ton of sound as the metal doors collide with the ground.
Easy.
And you hear, "Someone's broken into the cathedral!" Anyways.
Is Pass Without His Trace still being held?
Nope, that happened long enough
I think
ago
that's
that you
been-
guys no longer have Pass Without Trace.
I thought that got broken when Kretzel belched.
Oh, this is going well.
Um,
Anyways, you find yourself in the room, a door wide open with no door on the hinges. Someone just shouted.
So
It's clear
you
that
see
you
this
noticed.
giant table here, right?
Yes.
Can I just, like, pick that up and put that in place of where the door was?
You know what? With your strength score and the fact that currently you are large, yes, you can. As you block the door off with the table.
Nice. That'll buy me some time. And I guess best thing to do now is go into his desk and just try to rummage around it.
I was going to say perception or investigation. With that 11, you take a minute, you look through it, find a few papers, but you don't seem to see that journal that was mentioned.
Then I am going to do another turn of rolling, and I'm going to see if I can find a hidden switch.
A hidden switch. As you look into, you look for the journal itself. Then you realize maybe the journal's not in an obvious place, which is a strange line of thought for Kretzel. But you notice a small piece of the bottom part of one of the drawers that seems like it lifts.
All right.
And as you find this, you hear, "He's blocked the door with the table!"
Well, I got the yeah, I found the book, right?
You found when you open this this hidden spot in the drawer, you do find a leather-bound book.
Great. Well, my rage has probably ended because no damaging or attacking for a turn. So I'm gonna go try to break through another one of the windows and jump out.
Okay.
Yep.
You break through the window, make your dex. All right.
11 this time.
11.
Da-da-da-da-da.
You break through it without getting cut.
And he's gone.
As you get through the window and start running off, you hear the table fall over. He's gone through the window! Somebody look for him! And you
Oh, this is a
rush
bomb.
your way back.
just scurrying off, holding the book above his head. Like,
Does,
I love the
forget about
evil
the bomb?
sounding laughter.
Was the bomb not made in time, River?
The bomb was made in time. He just didn't use it. Because you gave the
We've got
bomb
an
to Kretzel
experience
to
for that,
place, right?
Kretzel.
I forgot I had a bomb.
Anyways, as you're running back,
I'm just gonna
we're
add to my inventory one bomb.
It's more like a firework, but yeah. Anyways, while all of this is happening, you guys are back at the hideout for the rebellion. A few minutes have passed since a little while has passed since Kretzel has left. And Chuck speaks up a little bit. And I hope your friends having. Well, I hope your friend's not having too much trouble out there. These cultists can be tricky. Haven't heard that explosive yet, so.
Yep, I'm sure it'll go off and we'll know the mission was a success by it. And if the bomb doesn't go off, we'll know he's captured and we need to send reinforcements.
Kretzel, how do you approach the cellar door? Do you knock? Do you just barge in? What do you do?
I just kick it open. I got the book.
As the cellar door just kind of drops open, Kretzel appears with the book above his head. But where was the explosive? Well, I suppose you didn't need a distraction, did you?
What
Hopefully.
explosive?
Was this really your best option? Well, it doesn't look like you got caught, so let's get in here before they notice you. And let's get that door shut. They close the cellar door, and lock it up. So, what happened? Is anything out of the sorts? I'll let you catch your breath for a minute first.
No, pretty easy. Jumped in, burned a smug painting, broke down the door, blocked the door with a table, grabbed the book, and ran. Easy.
It wasn't one of the paintings that was the high priest with a smirk, was it?
Yeah. I did not like it. It mocked me.
Those are meant to mock him, and they're hiding the hidden doors and travels and passageways through the cathedral that we made. It's fine. They'll probably not notice it. All right.
This moment, armed guards are storming through that tunnel right now.
Well, let's see what this journal says. Does anyone here speak Draconic, other than Kretzel?
Negative.
All right. Well, that's odd. This isn't in common.
That's in dragon. He's a dragon.
Oh, shite. And I don't have a journal written, but I know what it says for the most part.
Oh, I just assume that Kretzel can't read. He just recognizes, oh, that is Draconic.
So nobody's gonna know what this says. Essentially. If Kretzel can't read and you go with the Kretzel can't read, but he knows that it's Draconic because he understands Draconic, I'll go with giving you an inspiration for keeping that flaw.
Okay. Works for me.
I have not put anyone's inspiration down here.
We need to find someone who can speak Draconic. Or read it. I can speak it, not really read. Reading's not my strong suit.
Well, you don't know about me, but technically, I just realized Phyllis should be able to read Draconic. Being from the Dragon Brigade. I might have fucked up his character sheet in that sense. Yeah. Okay. I could attempt to read it. I'm adding Draconic to his character sheet because it should be there already. Let's see. Oh. Oh, shit. Hold on. According to this, he seems to be some sort of spy or something for the Dragon Empire. Says he was birthed for the purpose of gaining information. And so... Ah, shit. He's a half-dragon.
He's
That
like me?
explains it all. Well,
I feel like Shelkus could help us with this.
possibly. I know a few other people who might be able to help with this situation. And if he's...
This seems like a Shelkus thing. Perhaps our mission is to report.
We might be able to... If you need to send a letter somewhere, we could always do that for you. We got ways of getting couriers out there. That's how we got the request for the Adventurers Guild in the first place. Shall we send a few
If you
letters?
sent them an update on our progress, we'd appreciate it. Maybe embellishing our loss with the goblins.
Perhaps we don't mention everything that happened with the goblins.
I don't want to admit the ass kicking that you two took.
Yeah, that did hurt. Their swords
Just
were
completely avoiding the
surprisingly
fact that he
sharper
also
than-
took the ass kicking.
Their swords were surprisingly sharper than I expected. Well, I have some people that I might be able to reach out to, and maybe sending a letter to the guildmaster might help. At least tell him what's going on out here. I've got a letter I'm gonna write. If you two figure out what you're gonna say to the guildmaster. As Phyllis goes off and begins writing.
So Phyllis
So,
wants us to come up with what to say,
yeah, to the
or Phyllis
guildmaster.
is coming up.
It was your idea to communicate with the guildmaster. Phyllis has somebody else he wants to try to contact. He's not clarified who that is.
I would just like to give him a routine update, including the subjugation of the halflings.
All right.
Short and sweet. We're helping some halfling slaves. Also, fuck the church.
Yeah.
Just looks over at Mr. Goose. With due respect to your church, but fuck their church.
I'm not so sure Gond really has a church per se, but it has followers.
The Church of Gond is above an anvil.
One of the other halflings, who's clearly a blacksmith, goes, I could follow that religion.
I don't know why, but every time we talk of that religion, I'm just thinking of a religion based on Ornn from League of Legends. Literally, giant goat creature whose whole purpose is forging the all matter of life, or all matter of metal and materials.
So,
You know, pretty much.
technically, originally, Gond wasn't going to exist in the world of Tellarum, but because I didn't feel like attempting last minute to figure out a specific god to work with for your character, I decided to just let you go with Gond, and now Gond is a god worshipped by giants who are craftsmen and such. Typically. Given your whole background and backstory and stuff.
And Gond is really easy to say for something that usually says honk.
Yes. And for giants.
God.
Anyways, we'll get your letter out as soon as we can, and, well, there's no promise it's going to be quick, but I'll also try to spread the word that their leader, Liornin, isn't exactly what he says he is. That will probably help figure out some of the things around here.
Well, with the dragon symbol on the crates that you guys have intercepted, and signs of dragon spy work being done, we can say we've sufficiently found evidence of a dragon plot. It's involving enslaving the halflings.
It's involving something, that's for sure.
We
Dragon
What
could
if we
plot.
just
definitely-
burn a giant dragon insignia on the church door?
Not sure how well that would work or how easy that would be to do. They typically keep it fairly, at least from the main entrance, fairly guarded. The fact that you can get through the windows without any problems whatsoever. Also, I forgot to switch you guys over back to this one. That was surprisingly enough, but if this man is a half-dragon, spreading the word amongst the people and just honestly ruining his legitimacy, that'll do enough to cause enough of a weakness for us to get some sort of foothold and gain back control of our village.
wish there was a way to prove it.
We've got his book.
We get the journal. Do we get the journal into the hands of somebody reputable?
I have an idea. What if we send the journal with one of these messages that you're sending? Get it to someone who might be able to do something. Well, if that's the case, perhaps I should go with mine. I'm sending my message directly to Eastall. Getting word
Wait.
to the Dragon Brigade.
Does it say anything in the journal about what kind of dragon he is?
Let me check.
There's fire on the symbol.
I'm seeing a lot of fire here.
It's like 4 different dragons that can breathe fire.
It's not very helpful. Wait.
That could either be
wait.
gold, brass, or red.
Is there a
Right
big
here,
difference?
This line. The redness of his anger. Perhaps. I mean, it's a long shot, but... could be red.
If it is red, I think I know the perfect way to draw him out.
Didn't he mention... when he first met us, he thought his father sent you?
He thought we were sent by his father.
Yeah. The only reason I can think of is the fact that you're a Draconid. Perhaps he thought this red dragon, who is his father, sent you because he's not doing something he's supposed to.
Y'all got any lava nearby?
Lava? Not sure. The nearest mountains we've got are up in Beirut, and that's somewhat mountain that the goblins took over.
Goose, would you be able to get a bucket full of molten materials with what they got in their workshop?
My character is absolutely capable of this.
You got a plan there.
Red dragons absolutely love lava. And geothermal and warm caverns and everything hot. So if we ambush him and we throw a bunch of molten materials on him and he doesn't instantly die, he's a red dragon.
Oh. When you put it that way, he's probably got at least some sort of resistance towards fire, if not an immunity. But
So either we
how are
take
we
out the
supposed to
cult
get
leader
close to him?
and it's great, or we out him as a red dragon and even better.
Again, I ask, how are we supposed to get close to him? I doubt they're just gonna let a few of us walk up to him. Us known humans.
Gretzel may actually have idea. We have his
Hear it.
book. What if we write out some of the passages of it,
Yeah.
put it into a
Yeah.
letter, telling him to come alone, someplace we choose, and we mail that letter to him. So he knows we have his book, and he comes there.
Blackmail, eh? That could work. Maybe it'll give us enough time to get those letters to where they need to go. Well, you go ahead and work with your plan. We'll get those letters out. We send the journal to Eastall, or you guys keeping it to yourselves?
If we're sending it, we should copy some of the pages down for the blackmail first.
Well, obviously, I'm already working on that. As Phyllis is clearly writing onto another piece of paper some of the entries from the journal. Well, guess all we got to do is move our plan into play. All right. We'll send the messengers out. Wait a little while before going at it, but just to make sure that the messages get to who they're supposed to get to in time. Good luck on your part. You might need it. And as you guys put this plan together, I hope you've been writing down all of this information because we're going to end the session here.
All
I
I'm
hope
gonna
you
say
guys-
is Kretzel somehow got a brain this session.
I hope you guys enjoyed what's happened so far. This was fun. This definitely went a lot different than what I was planning, but it went well enough.
Yeah, we lived.
You did live. You got out of the goblin camp without all dying. That was quite impressive.
It was an accomplishment.
Anyway,
So, River, quick question. At what experience point marker do we level up? Just so I can put a dash and a number on my character sheet. So I don't have to ever ask.
That's a good idea.
let me look it up again real quick because I forgot. So you guys will level up at... That doesn't tell me shit. Thank you. Just a second.
1,000 and...
You guys will level up at 2,700 experience. Level 1
It
is
goes
0.
from 900 to 270.
Yes,
or
level 1.
2,700. Wow.
Level 1 is 0, level 2 is 300, level 3 is 900, level 4 is 2,700.
Got it. So the XP triples every level.
Yep.
Okay, so I take it
God,
back.
it's
I'm just
RuneScape all over
pulling that
again.
out.
And you guys should be at 1,047, right?
Yep.
Okay. And your reputation has not changed yet, so currently your current group reputation is still at a 3. And inspiration, Kretzel has 1 inspiration. Onk has none that I'm aware of. Group inspiration will be at 1. Nobody has any reverse inspiration yet, so I'm not gonna keep track of that until anybody gets one. Anyways, thank you everyone for joining. Thank you for watching. I hope everyone enjoyed. And I will see everyone in the next one. Bye.